Learning how to walk again is learning how to trust. You don't necessarily have to look at every step you take before you take it, but you have to be able to tap into your intuition and trust that wherever your foot is going to land will be safe. And to know that if you are not meant to step in a specific area, you will be guided to step in a different direction or to move in a different direction. And if something feels a little pointy, you will naturally adjust to it. You will naturally raise your foot a little or balance your weight in a different way. But you can't be stiff. You can't be resistant to any step you take. You can't be overly cautious. The more that you have any fears and worries and doubts, the harder it is to actually walk. Now, I'd say learning how to walk in nature is quite easy and simple. It's very natural feeling. But now walking in anything that feels man-made is when there's more of a challenge. The reason for this is that it feels uneven, but not in the same way that it just molds to your foot like nature. It feels wrong. It feels unbalanced. It feels off-center. It feels rough in a very unnatural way, which is hard to really understand until you allow yourself to walk in both places. You allow yourself maybe to walk on a road for 10 or 15 minutes versus walking in the forest. It's an entirely different experience, and it takes some time to be able to adjust to doing both. Another challenging aspect about learning how to walk again is the pressure from people, honestly. It's learning that people sometimes have judgment, and they can have judgment about the way that someone looks, the way that they walk, what they do and don't do, what they wear and don't wear. But it's allowing yourself to transcend this fear of receiving judgment, to know that your energy, your power, your self-love, your world love is more valuable and more important, that your connection means more than a simple judgment from a stranger. And once you're able to understand this, and not just understand it, but really believe it and internalize it, your whole world will change, because you've been able to tap into this new thing. And this new thing is freedom, connection, and balance. When we step our feet onto the beautiful earth, we feel balance, we feel love, we feel connection, we feel actually in touch with our surroundings. We're able to tap into the heartbeat of Mother Earth herself and really realize our connection to life itself, our connection to our home, and just to be here, to truly be present, without judgment, without doubts, without any specific opinions to it, and instead just being a channel for divine energy, for divine connection, and to help to restore balance, not just in ourselves, but in ecosystems in the earth, in one another. But we have to be grounded, we have to be centered, we have to be reconnected. We have to understand the value of life, the value of ourselves, and our purpose here on earth. We are not meant to be a destroyer of life, of any form of life. We are meant to be in balance and to give back. When we give our energy, our life, our time, our love to Mother Earth, it is provided back to us greatly. We are supported, we are nurtured, we are able to continue our path in an incredible way. So something really beautiful is that once you learn how to walk again, then you can learn how to run. And once you learn to run, you are able to fly. Flying never starts with just waking up and taking flight. There are steps before, whether it is swimming, walking, running, waking up, eating, some form of movement, wiggling. It's rebirth. So allow yourself to be born once again. Allow for change to occur. And if you're afraid of change, then face and experience that fear. Don't be afraid of the fear of change. Love that fear. Because when you have love and acceptance and kindness, when you're kind to yourself, when you're kind to your worries, when you're kind to anything that you absorb and take into your energy presence, it allows for the most powerful of change to be created and absorbed. So enjoy, reconnect, and be present.